Welcome to Undetected Footprints. Today, we'll be talking about the disappearance of Wilda Bennett. Imagine a summer night in South Louisiana. It's 1992. For most teenagers, July is a time of freedom, hanging out with friends, and thinking about the future. But for 14-year-old Wilda, on July 23rd of that year would mark the final day anyone outside her home ever would ever see her again. It's been more than 3 decades have passed, and the question remains, what happened to Wilda? Today, we are looking into a case that time seems to have nearly forgotten, but one that a community and a family have never stopped living with. This is a story of Wilda Bennett. To understand this case, let's look at who she was. She was born on January 13th, 1978. She was just 14 years old when she vanished from Creola, a small, tight-knit community in Cameron Parish, Louisiana. She was 5 feet tall, and she barely weighed 100 pounds. She had brown hair, striking blue eyes, and among her physical identifiers, she had pierced ears. There is also a specific medical detail noted in her case file from the time of her disappearance. She was recovering from a shoulder injury, and because of the pain, she was taking prescription medication that was painkillers. Most jarringly, reports indicate that at the time she was last seen at her home, she was wearing a hospital gown. Thinking about that imagery, a 14-year-old girl recovering from an injury, wearing a hospital gown inside her own home in Creola, Louisiana, and then she just vanished without a trace. The details surrounding Wilda's disappearance are sparse, which is often one of the most frustrating aspects of historical missing persons case. On July 23rd, 1992, she was last seen at her home in Creole. Cameron Parish is a unique landscape. Vast marshes, coastal environments, and a sparse population. In a rural area like this, people know their neighbors, news travels fast, yet despite the local connections, official details of what transpired inside that home or who she may have spoken to last remain tightly guarded or simply lost to time. When a minor vanishes from a residence under unusual circumstances, especially while dealing with a physical injury and wearing medical clothing, it sparks an immediate wave of urgent questions. How did she leave? Did she leave on her own accord? Or was she taken? And perhaps most importantly, who was the last person to see her? Unfortunately, in the summer of 1992, information didn't travel across digital networks the way it does today. Investigation tools were different, and as the days turned into weeks, and the weeks turned into years, and the trail went cold. Decades have passed since that July night. If Wilda were here today, she would be an adult in her late 40s. Organizations like the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children haven't forgotten her. Over the years, forensic artists have released age-progressed images showing that Wilda might have looked like at age 32 and then later at age 37. These images are haunting because they serve as a visual bridge between the 14-year-old girl who vanished in 1992 and the woman she should have the chance to become. Her case is logged under multiple databases. NamUs as MP4049 with the Cameron Parish Sheriff's Office. Like I was saying, at the Cameron Parish Sheriff's Office carrying the active file under case number 923239, yet files and age-progressed photos are only tools. They require people, human eyes, human memory, and human conscience to unlock their value. So let me show y'all what she looked like when she went missing, and then the age progressed photos they have created of her. So let me get that. Wrong button. It's going to be on a website called Uncovered. So here's a picture of her when she went missing. Whoops. And then you go down. Here's her at 32, what they think she may look like. And here's one at 37 of what she may look like if she is still alive. So if you live in Cameron Parish, Louisiana, and you know Wilda or you heard anything that what might have happened to her, let the local police know so her family can get closure for this case. But in missing persons cases like Wilda Bennett's, someone usually holds the key. Loyalties shift over decades. Relationships fracture. People who stayed silent in 1992 might view the world differently now, decades later. 14 years old, a shoulder injury, a hospital gown, a home in Creole, Louisiana. These are the details etched into the record of a young girl's life cut short of its potential. Did she walk away? Did someone take her? If you have any information whatsoever about what happened to Wilda Bennett or where she might be, do not assume someone else has already reported it. Smallest details can help close cases. It can even help find someone. You can contact the Cameron Parish Sheriff's Office at 337 775 5111. Someone knows something. Let's hope that one day her family gets the answers they have deserved for over 30 years. Thank you all for watching and listening. And take care of yourselves and look out for each other. See y'all later.
On the grass won't wash away undetected.